Mames, eso está bien cabrón.
No manches, pa. No, 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 no. Mira.
Welcome, adventure lovers. Are you ready for a wild adventure? We've got some mind-blowing trail cam footage that will blow your mind. From ghostly glimpses to weird and wonderful creatures, we'll take you on a thrilling ride that will leave you wanting more. So, if you're ready to get your curiosity sparked and reveal thrilling secrets, subscribe to our channel and let's dive into the unexplained together.
Heart-pounding moment. A daring girl took the leap of faith, jumping through a 5-foot tunnel with a steel net. She made it to the other side, but her victory was short-lived. In a split second, disaster struck. Her expensive cell phone slipped through her pocket and fell into the tunnel. She quickly turned around, but it was too late. Her phone was gone, lost in the depths of the tunnel. Will she be able to retrieve her phone, or is it gone forever?
Incredible skill of Little Fury. We always think of mice as pesky critters to be trapped, but have you ever stopped to consider their hidden talents? A fascinating video has surfaced showcasing a rat reveling in a refreshing bath amidst heavy rainwater. The sheer force of the water would be overwhelming for most, but this little guy stands firm, undeterred by the pressure. What's even more astonishing is the way it gently pats its face with its front paws, as if savoring every moment of its rainwater spa treatment. Who knew mice had such a knack for relaxation?
Miracle escape. Look at this luckiest guy who survived the most dangerous incident. He was driving his bike on the train station tracks, oblivious to the train fast approaching behind him. With seconds to spare, he stands up on his bike, and what happens next is truly astonishing. He narrowly escapes being hit by the train. Watch to see the heart-stopping moment for yourself. When normal day turns out so risky. Imagine walking into your workshop, expecting a normal day, but instead, you're met with a shocking surprise. A man experienced this firsthand when he opened the shutters to his workshop, and his jaw dropped in astonishment. There, standing in the center of the room, was a giant buffalo. Its massive frame and sharp horns made it an intimidating sight. As expected, the buffalo attacked, its horns charging towards the man. He sprinted for his life, but to his horror, he realized the shutter was closed, trapping him inside. In a desperate bid to escape, he pushed and pulled, his heart racing with fear. As he emerged, gasping for air, he couldn't help but wonder how the buffalo ended up in his workshop. A moment defies logic. Sometimes we see the real situations ourselves, but we don't believe our eyes. A shocking video has emerged that will leave you speechless. In the video, a guy is sitting on the floor without a shirt, while another guy holds his feet. Behind him, there's a wooden surface covered in thousands of sharp nails. As the guy tries to stand up, he loses his balance and falls down on the nails. But what's astonishing is that he remains completely unharmed. The nails couldn't hurt him. How is this possible? Was it a miraculous escape or just a clever trick? Watch the video and decide for yourself. Something caught in the sky. Have you ever witnessed something inexplicable while flying? A passenger recently captured a bizarre sighting from an airplane window, and it's left everyone stunned. The footage shows a strange, animal-like creature perched on the plane's wing handle. In the middle of the night. How is this possible? Was it a bird, a glitch, or something more sinister? Share your theories. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Lucky guy survived the dog attack. A guy was teasing a dog, trying to get a rise out of it, but he misjudged the situation, and the dog suddenly attacked him. The boy quickly sprang into action, turning around and sprinting away as fast as his legs could carry him. He managed to outrun the dog, narrowly escaping its snapping jaws. He was shaken, but lucky to have saved his life. But not everyone is so fortunate. What would happen if you found yourself in a similar situation? Would you be able to escape unscathed? The carefree toddler's slumber. Before you watch this shocking video, ask yourself, how brave are you? Are you prepared to witness a scene that will leave you on the edge of your seat? Meet this fearless toddler sleeping peacefully without a care in the world. But what's astonishing is that he's not alone. A tiny mouse has made itself at home on the little boy's body. The mouse scurries around, even taking a leisurely stroll across the toddler's back. As the mouse continues to explore, the toddler starts to get annoyed. He gently swats at the mouse, but he doesn't wake up. And then, in a heart-stopping moment, the mouse is about to go under the toddler's arm, and the video ends abruptly. Will the toddler wake up unscathed, or will the mouse's tiny teeth leave their mark? The suspense is killing us. The mysterious backyard aboard. A mysterious tiny home appeared in the guy's backyard garden, complete with a door and tiny stairs leading up to it. The door was perfectly placed at the beginning of the stairs, which were hidden under the grass. The guy's curiosity got the best of him, and he decided to knock on the door. What could be inside? Have you ever encountered such a tiny home? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
A baffling encounter. A beachgoer's casual video capture becomes a jaw-dropping moment as a small figure emerges from the ocean's depths. As the camera zooms in, astonishment sets in. It's a rabbit. Yes, you read that right, a rabbit, hopping out of the ocean like it's the most normal thing in the world. The cameraman's curiosity gets the better of him, and he approaches the furry enigma. The rabbit, seemingly unfazed, darts towards the nearby fields, leaving everyone bewildered. What was this little guy doing in the ocean? We know swamp rabbits can swim, but this ocean escapade is a whole different story. Did it fall off a boat? Was it swept away by a rogue wave? Or did it simply decide to take a leisurely dip? The questions swirl, but the rabbit's motives remain a mystery. One thing's for sure, this beachgoer's video has become an unforgettable tale of being in the wrong place at the right time. The internet is abuzz with wonder, and we can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. Who knew rabbits had a secret love for surfing?
A chilling Christmas moment. A guy carefully places an elf on the shelf of his heater in the living room. He turns his back for a split second, and suddenly a faint sound of something falling is heard. He turned his back for just a moment, but when he turned around, he was shocked to see the elf lying on the floor, in the exact same spot where he had originally picked it up. It was as if the elf had mysteriously returned to its original position, defying all logic and reason. The man was left wondering, was it just a strange coincidence or was something more sinister at play? Calm before the strike. This hiker's calm demeanor just saved his life. Can you believe he was sharing his tent with a gigantic snake? Talk about an unwelcome camping companion. As he lay there trying to rest, the massive reptile slithers around him, seemingly unaware of the human presence. The hiker, frozen in place, holds his breath, hoping the snake won't strike. Miraculously, the snake doesn't attack, and the hiker manages to keep his cool. The video ends with the snake making its way out of the tent, leaving the hiker shaken but unharmed. What a harrowing camping experience. A horrifying moment caught on camera. A guy opens the door to a frantic knock, and a terrified girl begs for help, claiming she's been chased by a creepy stalker for 10 minutes. The gentle guy lets her in and shuts the door, but the knocking persists. A creepy guy with abnormal, unsettling eyes appears, asking for the 25-year-old girl, claiming she's his wife. He says she got angry and disappeared during an argument. The guy refuses to hand her over, shuts the door, and checks the mirror to ensure the creepy guy is gone. As he turns to reassure the girl, she asks if she's safe. Before he can respond, he glances out the window, and his blood runs cold. The creepy guy is staring back at him, his eyes fixed on the girl. The video ends abruptly, leaving one question. Was this stalker a criminal or a ghost? The mysterious midnight knock. It was the dead of night, and the silence was broken by a faint knocking at the door. He slowly turned the handle and opened the door, but to his surprise, there was nobody there. Perplexed, he stepped further into his living room, and that's when he heard it. The unmistakable sound of a kid's laughter, and caught a glimpse of a young child playing at the corner of the stairs. Intrigued, the guy approached the child, but as he reached out to touch, the kid vanished into thin air. There was no possible place for the child to hide, leaving the guy stunned and bewildered. Was this a ghostly encounter? A paranormal presence that defied explanation? The guy was left with more questions than answers, and the experience left him shaken to the core. What do you think happened that fateful night? Share your theories in the comments. Mind-blowing moment. You won't believe what just happened. A mouse got stuck inside an electrical switch, and we have the shocking footage to prove it. Watch as someone carefully unscrews the socket to rescue the tiny creature. The mouse is eventually freed, but it's unclear if it survived the ordeal. How on earth did the mouse manage to get stuck inside the switch? Was it searching for food or shelter? The possibilities are endless, and we may never know the truth. Some might say the mouse was fake or the video was staged, but the footage looks eerily real. Others might wonder if the mouse was electrocuted or injured during its ordeal. Regardless of the circumstances, this bizarre incident has left us all stunned and wondering about the strange things that can happen in our world. Share your theories and reactions in the comments below.
He's big.
Miracle in the trash. Can you imagine hearing the faint cry of a newborn baby, only to discover that it's coming from a garbage dump? That's exactly what happened to one heroic individual who stumbled upon a shocking scene that would change his life forever. As he searched for the source of the cries, he was led to a black shopping bag, tied up and discarded like trash. With a sense of trepidation, he untied the bag, and what he found inside would leave him speechless. A living, breathing newborn baby lay inside, crying out for help. The question on everyone's mind is, who could commit such a heartless act? Who saved this baby is truly a hero, a guardian angel who appeared at the right moment to save a precious life. A horrible video caught. Family's nightmare begins as they try to retrieve their belongings. A chilling video has surfaced showing unexplained and terrifying events unfolding in a house.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas.
The family had only come to collect their belongings, but what they encountered was beyond their worst nightmares. Doors slam shut and open on their own. Fans and lights hanging from the ceiling spin ominously, and windows shut with a loud bang. The brave individual recording the events can't take it anymore and hastily exits the house, ending the video abruptly. What was supposed to be a simple task of picking up their belongings turned into a horrific experience. The question remains, what sinister force is at work in this house?
Ya Allah khair. Ya Allah khair margaro da kor kinan suknu ta su gore ha. Ta su gore sta su da mahir sidi.
The ultimate sleeping cop minion. We've all seen adorable videos of people cuddling with their pets while sleeping. Cats, dogs, rabbits, and more. But have you ever seen a pet that's more feared than a lion? Get ready for a shocking sight. This brave girl is taking the phrase sleeping with danger to a whole new level. She's snuggled up with a gigantic snake, and we can't help but wonder, is she fearless or just plain crazy? As you watch this heart-stopping video, you'll be on the edge of your seat, wondering if the snake will slither away or strike at any moment. Will the girl wake up to a deadly surprise, or will she sleep peacefully through the night? Ghostly kid vanishing. A brave girl decides to investigate a mysterious baby laughter coming from the kitchen. As she turns on the light, she spots a kid hiding behind the cabinet. But, in a shocking turn of events, the kid disappears into thin air as she approaches. Watch till the end to witness this paranormal activity. What do you think happened here? Share your thoughts. Girls' screams will haunt you forever. A shocking video has surfaced showing a driver, a young girl, experiencing a blood-curdling moment while sitting in her car. The girl, with a look of fear in her eyes, is seen staring at something outside her car. As the camera zooms in, a disheveled girl with sunken eyes, messy hair, and an eerie appearance comes into view. The girl outside starts to move slowly and stiffly, her eyes fixed on the driver. In a heart-stopping moment, the girl outside rapidly pats her hand on the car window, attempting to attack the driver. The driver, paralyzed with fear, screams as the girl outside continues to stare and pat the window. The video ends abruptly, leaving the viewer with a sense of dread and unease. The question remains: who or what was this mysterious girl, and what was her intention? Chilling hospital corridor encounter. A bone-chilling paranormal incident has been caught on camera in a hospital corridor, leaving viewers stunned and frightened. The eerie footage shows an empty corridor, with the camera panning through the deserted hallway. Suddenly, a wheelchair comes into view, moving on its own with no one around. What's even more unsettling is that this isn't an isolated incident. The same wheelchair has been spotted moving on its own twice, sending shockwaves through the hospital staff and visitors. Is this a genuine paranormal encounter? Or is there a logical explanation behind this haunting phenomenon? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
No.
A real-life scary moment. A chilling incident unfolded in a seemingly ordinary living room. A toddler was innocently playing with a ball while a basketball lay nearby. The child's mother sat on the couch, keeping a watchful eye. Suddenly, the toddler tossed the ball into the basket. But what happened next defied explanation. As soon as the ball went in, the basketball, without anyone touching it, began bouncing on the floor. The toddler's eyes widened in a mix of amazement and fear. He pointed a shaky finger at the basketball, crying out to his mom. The mother, equally stunned, rushed to her child's side, embracing him tightly as they both took a step back, unsure of what was happening. Was the basketball possessed by a mischievous spirit, or was it just a bizarre coincidence?
Chilling encounter on the tennis court. Imagine a sunny afternoon, perfect for a friendly tennis match in the park. Two friends, racket in hand, focused on their game. Suddenly, without warning, a dark entity emerges from behind a tree. The unsuspecting player's world is turned upside down. In a split second, a shadowy figure darts out, makes contact with the player's head, and vanishes into thin air. The sudden impact leaves the player shaken, struggling to process what just happened. His friend stands stunned, witnessing the eerie event. Many viewers believe this was no ordinary accident. Some think the player was struck by a spirit or ghost, sparking intense debate. Others suggest a logical explanation like a bird or a ball. But one thing's certain: this incident has left everyone baffled. What could have caused this bizarre event? Was it a malevolent entity intent on causing harm? A lost spirit seeking attention? Or simply a freak accident? Share your thoughts. What do you think happened on that tennis court? Have you experienced similar unexplained encounters? Do you believe in paranormal presence? Join the conversation. Watch the footage again. Freezing the frame on the entity. Does its presence send chills down your spine? Unravel the mystery together.
Mysterious, baffling, shattering. 6 friends gathered around a circular table with a mirror-like surface. In unison, they took a deep breath and placed their hands close to the table's surface, frozen in a fixed position. Suddenly, without any apparent cause, the mirror table surface shattered. The friends stood in stunned silence. Some walked away quickly, struggling to comprehend the inexplicable event. What could have triggered the shattering? Was it a collective energy surge or an unseen force at play? What do you think caused the mirror to shatter?
And push down.
a resourceful women's solution. As the mercury drops, many of us struggle with the issue of gas shortages. Some resort to using gas cylinders, while others opt for hoteling. But meet this ingenious woman who's found a unique solution to cook her meals. Watch in awe as she uses an iron to cook her food. That's right, she's transformed her iron into a makeshift cooking device. From baking potatoes to cooking starfish, she's got it all covered. This resourceful woman is a true inspiration. She's shown us that with a little creativity, we can overcome even the toughest challenges. So the next time you're faced with a gas shortage, take a cue from this iron-willed woman. But also remind yourself of the dangers of using it. Unbelievable moment. What kind of experts are living in the world? We can't even imagine this. This guy is standing with his horse, and what he does next is astonishing. He pulls a mosquito from its hair and holds it. Still holding the mosquito in his hand, he walks by his truck and approaches a spider web. In a shocking move, he gives the mosquito to the spider, and the spider rolls it into its net completely. What kind of skill and expertise does it take to catch a mosquito and feed it to a spider? Can you imagine trying something like this?
You come with me, boy. Yeah, get him.
Brutal bull attack. Again with challenging the beast when this guy tries to challenge a raging bull. He thinks he's got what it takes to outsmart the beast, but boy is he wrong. The bull charges at him with its sharp horns and the guy barely escapes with his life. But here's the thing, the bull isn't done yet. It catches up to him and tosses him around like a rag doll. Can you believe how powerful this bull is? It's a stark reminder that challenging beast power is never a good idea. What do you think? Would you ever try to challenge a wild animal? Let me know in the...
Daring Razoo. A brave girl's incredible escape from floodwaters has left everyone speechless. As she was heading back home from work, the car arrived to pick her up, but couldn't get close due to the high floodwaters. Undeterred, she held onto the handle of the stairs and directed the driver to maneuver the car towards her. With the car still too far away, she cleverly used the stairs handle and a nearby pillar to create a makeshift bridge. Balancing herself, she put her feet on the pillar while holding the stair stand, ensuring her safety. Next, she carefully tossed her bag into the car and then, with precision and calmness, made her way across the gap and slid into the car. Her skill and calmness in the face of danger are truly inspiring.
Challenging beast power. You won't believe the bravery of this guy. He's literally standing in front of a giant beastly bull, raising his arms in a challenge. The bull, feeling provoked, sprintly attacks him. But this guy is quick and smart, sidestepping the bull's attack with ease. The video ends abruptly, leaving us hoping that he got out of there safely. Can you believe the risk he took? Would you ever challenge a powerful beast like that?
A mom's instinctive bravery. A heart-stopping moment unfolded as a mother's quick thinking and courage saved her daughter from the clutches of a fierce raccoon. The raccoon had gripped the little girl's foot tightly, but the mom didn't hesitate. She fearlessly picked up the raccoon, prioritizing her daughter's safety over her own. Despite the raccoon gripping her hand, the mom remained calm and managed to fend off her daughter inside the home. She then carefully tried to free her hand from the raccoon's tight grasp. This remarkable display of maternal instinct and bravery is a testament to the unwavering love and protection of a mother for her child.
The ultimate cringe. Have you ever had something stuck in your eye, like a pesky eyelash or a stray hair? It's infuriating, right? But what if someone had a full-length head hair stuck in their eye? Yes, you read that right. This guy had long hair stuck in his eye, and the only way to get it out was with trusty tweezers. As you watch the video, you'll feel a mix of emotions: disgust, satisfaction, and maybe even a little bit of empathy. Who hasn't had a stray hair or eyelash stuck in their eye at some point, but a full-length head hair? That's a whole new level. The tweezers slowly and carefully grasp the hair, and with a gentle tug, it's finally out. The relief is palpable. So, have you ever had a similarly frustrating experience? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're feeling brave, watch the video and see if you can handle the cringe.
You won't believe what happens next. We all have an innate fear of mice, but this shocking encounter will take that fear to a whole new level. Two girls were casually shopping at a grocery store, engrossed in reading something on a carton. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a mouse appears and scurries into one of the girls' clothes. But here's the astonishing part. The girl remains calm and composed, using clever tactics to coax the mouse out of her clothes. Watch as she skillfully manipulates the mouse, carefully guiding it out without panicking. This girl's calm demeanor is truly impressive.
Paranormal activity caught. Imagine being alone in your bathroom, surrounded by the quiet and the familiar, when suddenly you sense a presence. This girl's heart must have skipped a beat as she noticed something eerie lurking behind her shower curtain. The black shape seemed to be peeking down at her, its presence magnified by the silence. As she hesitantly reached out to slide the curtain open, her bravery was met with an unsettling surprise. There was no one there. The sudden absence of the mysterious entity left her shocked and bewildered. The video ends abruptly, leaving us with more questions than answers. What did she really see? Was it just her imagination playing tricks on her, or something more sinister?
Roar of warning. You won't believe what happened when a lion encountered a curious visitor. The lion had a message for the guests: respect the rules. As one enthusiastic guy attempted to record the majestic creature by sticking his phone under the cage, the lion subtly yet firmly placed its paw on the guy's hand. It was as if the lion was saying, "Please don't record me, friend." But what's even more astonishing is the guy's bravery, or some might say recklessness, in putting his hand inside the lion's cage in the first place. Watch till the end to see how this daring encounter unfolds.
Skinwalker? You won't believe what happened to this person's pet dog. At first glance, it seems like a normal jet black dog, but wait until you see its piercing yellow eyes. They seem to bore into your soul, sending shivers down your spine. As you watch, the dog's face contorts into an angry snarl, its eyes blazing with an otherworldly intensity. It's as if something sinister is lurking beneath its furry exterior. Could this be a skinwalker, a creature from ancient folklore said to possess supernatural powers? The dog's unsettling appearance and behavior have many believing that something paranormal is at play. Watch the video and decide for yourself. Is this just a strange-looking dog, or is there something more sinister lurking beneath the surface? Share your thoughts.
Unbelievable animal rescue. We always fear dogs, especially stray ones, due to their unpredictable behavior, but this astonishing video will change your perspective. A dog catches an eagle with its claws, holding it tightly. Just as all hope seems lost, another dog appears out of nowhere. In a shocking turn of events, the second dog rescues the eagle from the first dog's grip. The eagle, now free, spreads its wings and flies away to safety. Was this an act of canine kindness or just instinct?
Unbelievable escape. A man was casually walking along, minding his own business, when out of nowhere, a giant dog suddenly appears and attacks him. The dog's grip on the man's hand was incredibly tight, and he tried to struggle free, but it seemed like all hope was lost. But then, something amazing happens. Two other dogs appear out of nowhere and come to the man's rescue. They chase the aggressive dog away, and with the help of some nearby people, the man is finally able to break free from the brutal attack. It's a shocking reminder that when you're in a tough spot, help can come from unexpected places. And as they say, when luck is on your side, no one can hurt you. What do you think? Have you ever had a similar experience where help came just in time? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Massive yaks. In a shocking display of strength and aggression, two massive yaks engage in a fierce battle. The yaks, with their impressive horns and powerful bodies, clash in a struggle for dominance. At one point, one yak manages to grab the other yak's horn and brings it crashing to the ground. The victorious yak then continues to attack, pinning its opponent beneath its massive body. What's even more astonishing is the bravery of the person recording the video. who remains remarkably calm and continues to film the intense battle despite being just a few feet away from the action.
Sudden attack of giant. You're enjoying a peaceful meal with your family in the comfort of your own home, when suddenly, chaos erupts. A giant fury attack is unleashed, and your cozy lunch turns into a scene from a wild action movie. Watch as this family's serene gathering is disrupted by a fierce and determined cow, who crashes the party and refuses to back down. Despite one family member spotting the cow and trying to intervene, the angry animal continues its rampage, knocking over 2 kids in the process. Fortunately, everyone escaped with their lives, but this shocking incident serves as a stark reminder. Always keep your doors shut and be mindful of your surroundings, not just for giant cow attacks, but for any unexpected risks that may come your way. Can you believe what you just witnessed? Have you ever experienced a wild animal encounter? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below.
Unexplained moment caught on camera. We've all seen unexplained events that leave us speechless, but this one takes the cake. Get ready for a chilling experience. A young girl is seen cuddling her doll, completely unaware of the eerie events unfolding. As she plays, the doll's eyes appear to move and even yawn, leaving viewers stunned. Is this a case of a haunted doll or just a clever trick of the light? You decide. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Epic giant eagle attack. You won't believe what happened at a recent ethno-festival in Kyrgyzstan. A golden eagle suddenly attacked an 8-year-old girl, leaving everyone in shock. The girl had wandered into a restricted area where hunting birds were being demonstrated. That's when the eagle spotted her and swooped in for the attack. The bird's sharp claws gripped the girl's back, and its beak pecked at the back of her head. Fortunately, the injuries were not too severe, and the girl was rushed to the hospital for stitches. According to specialists, the eagle was not in hunting mode, or the consequences would have been devastating. In fact, they claim that even adults wouldn't be able to withstand an attack from such a powerful bird. Can you imagine witnessing such a terrifying incident? Share your thoughts. Have you ever heard of a similar encounter between a human and a wild bird?
Unexpected encounter. In a rare and awe-inspiring glimpse, a brave adventurer finds himself face-to-face with a gargantuan ape in its natural habitat. The massive creature, weighing a staggering 500 pounds, sits calmly on a stool, its piercing eyes fixed on the man. As the man cautiously approaches, holding another stool, the ape's behavior takes an unexpected turn. With a surprising display of gentleness, the ape pulls the man into a warm hug, leaving viewers stunned. But here's the question. What triggered this unexpected show of affection from the ape? Watch until the very end and ask yourself, would you dare to get this close to a 500-pound giant?
Bear close-ups. Have you ever seen a bear up close? Let's witness the calmest bear in the zoo. A visitor gently stretches his hand into the cage, and incredibly, the bear gently places its massive paws on his hand. You might be seeing the claws of a bear this close for the first time. They look surprisingly soft, resembling long nails. What do you think? Have you ever had an encounter with a bear? Share your experiences.
The most haunting Bigfoot encounter. A witness has come forward to share a chilling account of a face-to-face encounter with a mysterious, ape-like creature in the heart of a dense forest. As the witness stood frozen in fear, the creature emerged from the thick fog, its hauntingly human yet ancient face leaving an indelible mark. The witness describes the creature's eyes as pure black, piercing through to the very soul, evoking a sense of primal dread. The creature's massive furry frame towered over the witness, its broad shoulders and wild matted hair blending seamlessly into the darkness of the forest. For what felt like an eternity, the creature remained still, its gaze locked onto the witness, as if time itself had come to a standstill. Then, in an instant, the creature vanished into the mist, leaving the witness shaken and awestruck.
Heartwarming scene caught. We love gathering around bonfires in winters, feeling the warmth and coziness it brings. You know who else seems to enjoy it? Can you believe how much these adorable pups love gathering around the bonfire? Just like us, they crave warmth and coziness during the chilly winter months. And what's more heartwarming than seeing these 8-9 furry friends snuggled up together, enjoying the gentle heat of the flames with their loving owner? It's a beautiful reminder that every creature seeks comfort and convenience, especially when the seasons change. Have you ever witnessed such a scene yourself? If yes, then share your experiences with us in the comments below.
Witness the unthinkable. In a jaw-dropping spectacle, 3 gleaming UFOs have been spotted soaring through the skies of South Bronx, New York. This extraordinary sighting is leaving witnesses and experts alike in awe. As the world awakens to the reality of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, this thrilling encounter serves as a potent reminder we are not alone. The significance of this sighting extends far beyond the realm of curiosity. It's an invitation to elevate your consciousness and vibration, to become a part of the evolving new Earth. Are you ready to join the journey and unlock the secrets of the universe?
Wake up.
Like something blew up in the atmosphere.
Unidentified creature? Can someone identify the bizarre creature I'm about to show you? Take a closer look at this crawling entity. Its sleek, jet-black skin glistens, accentuated by vibrant yellow lines that seem to highlight its contours. Notice the distinctive brownish hue on its face and back, adding an air of mystery to its already striking appearance. But what's truly astonishing is the antenna-like protrusion, a single long black hair that moves back and forth, as if sensing its surroundings. What a remarkable, one-of-a-kind crawling creature. Share your theories in the comments below.
Is this Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or Yeti? In a bizarre and intriguing sighting, a giant ape-like creature resembling the legendary Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or Yeti has been spotted sitting in a hut-like space within a tree. The creature appears to be massive, with a thick coat of fur and an imposing presence. As the footage spreads like wildfire, many are left wondering, could this be the elusive Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or Yeti finally caught on camera? What do you think? Share your theories and reactions in the comments below.
Fearful rat against heavy rain. It seems like we found a stark contrast to the rat from our previous video, who was thoroughly enjoying its rainwater bath. Now, we have this little furry creature whose expression screams of fear and anxiety. The heavy rainwater seems to be its worst nightmare, and it's desperately clinging to the handle of a metal door for dear life. The way it's holding on for dear life, trying to shield itself from the powerful flow of water, is almost too adorable to handle. Have you ever witnessed such a moment?
Exclusive footage. You won't believe this heart-pumping video. A man in Georgia claims to have recorded a massive Bigfoot running across the road. As he gives chase, the footage gets intense. You can feel the adrenaline rush. Despite the shaky video, you can clearly see the tall, black, hairy creature sprinting away. The man's bravery is admirable, but he eventually backs off when he feels unsafe. What's even more impressive is that this video is enough to convince even the skeptics. Bigfoot is notoriously elusive and fast, but this man's skills are on point. He manages to keep up with the creature long enough to capture some amazing footage. Kudos to the man behind the camera. Is this the most convincing Bigfoot sighting yet? Watch the thrilling footage and decide for yourself.
A crime? Can humans really hold their breath underwater for an incredible amount of time? The answer is still a mystery, but this shocking footage is sparking a heated debate. We see a young girl getting her hair washed, but what's astonishing is that her entire body is submerged underwater. Some claim it's a clever trick, a wig or a fake head, but others believe it's the real deal. Some are saying that it's a CGI because nobody can stay this long in water. The question on everyone's mind is, how is this possible? Is she sleeping, or is there something more extraordinary at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Beyond the bedsheet. Imagine walking into a room and finding something truly terrifying. A girl slowly lifts up the bedsheet, and what she finds is the stuff of nightmares. There's a creepy girl sitting beside the bed, staring with giant, unblinking eyes that seem to bore into your soul. Her mouth is frozen in a silent scream, and her body has a strange, unnatural color that makes your skin crawl. But that's not the worst of it. As you watch in horror, the creepy girl's head suddenly falls off, separating from her body. So, Here's the question. Do you believe that people can be possessed? Share your own similar experience and thoughts in the comments below.
Paws of Fury. Everybody fears snakes, and for good reason. But have you ever seen someone, or in this case, something, remain calm during a snake attack? Look at this fearless feline. Its paw is literally grabbed by the snake, but does it panic? No way. Instead, it looks incredibly calm, as if it's thinking, "Oh, you want to play it that way?" The cat then proceeds to walk with its paw grabbed by the snake, while holding the snake's mouth with its other paw. Talk about a bold move. Unfortunately, the video ends abruptly, leaving us wondering what happens next. Will the cat hunt the snake, or will the snake attack the cat? Will the cat survive the snake's attack? The suspense is killing us.
Legit Sasquatch sighting in East Texas. You won't believe your eyes. A massive Sasquatch has been recorded by trail camera lurking behind the trees in East Texas. The sheer size of this legend creature is awe-inspiring, and just look at how the trees behind it are shaking. Check out the incredible details. The broad nose, the massive shoulders, and the long gray beard. This is no ordinary creature. The Sasquatch appears to be cautiously looking around, as if it's aware of its surroundings. Is this the most convincing Sasquatch sighting yet? Share your thoughts.
Legendary lizard. We're all familiar with the legendary tale of the thirsty crow, who showcased its ingenious skills to quench its thirst. But have you ever seen a tiny lizard exhibiting similar desperation for a drink? Look at this little creature, its throat parched, drinking water with reckless abandon, its creepy tongue darting in and out at an incredible pace. We're accustomed to seeing lizards hunt insects with lightning speed, but this tiny reptile has a different agenda. It's not chasing prey. Instead, it's focused on satiating its thirst. And, in a bizarre yet fascinating twist, it's wiping the water on the window of a car, leaving behind a trail of tiny droplets. It's a surreal moment, one that showcases the lizard's peculiar behavior and its unrelenting quest for hydration. Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Mind-blowing Sasquatch sighting. A trail camera strapped to a tree has captured astonishing footage of a legitimate Sasquatch. Upon closer inspection, the creature appears to be massive, tall and hairy, with a horrible facial expression. But that's not all. Watch as it grabs a long piece of bark and uses it to knock against another tree. Can you spot the tree in the zoomed-in footage? The bark hits the tree with such force that the camera is left shaken, capturing the intense impact. What do you think? Is this the most convincing Sasquatch sighting ever? Share your thoughts.
Mess with dangerous leopard. Can you dare to mess with a leopard or try to tease it? Look at this warden officer who's about to do just that. The leopard is laying down, seemingly harmless, but don't be fooled. The officer slowly approaches the big cat with a water bottle in hand and starts pouring water on it. Big mistake. The leopard swiftly gets up, and in that moment, the officer runs for his life, instantly. But to his horror, the leopard starts chasing him. The video ends abruptly, leaving us wondering, will he survive the attack? It's a stark reminder that we should keep a safe distance and respect the boundaries of wild animals. They are unpredictable and powerful, and we should never underestimate them. So let's learn from this officer's mistake and appreciate wildlife from a safe distance.
Raccoon mess with wrong family. A curious raccoon wandered into the wrong territory, disturbing a family of monkeys. Big mistake. The monkeys, feeling threatened and protective of their family, decided to teach the raccoon a lesson. They chased it down, slapping and scolding it, making sure it knew not to mess with them again. The raccoon, realizing it had met its match, quickly retreated with its tail between its legs. It was a harsh but effective lesson. Don't mess with the monkey family. Share your thoughts. Have you ever seen a more intense animal encounter?
Are stray dogs dangerous? Can you believe your eyes? Stray dogs are often misunderstood as being aggressive, but these gentle giants will change your perception forever. Watch as a woman casually walks into a scene surrounded by 4 enormous stray dogs. Instead of growling or barking, they swarm around her, showering her with affection and cuddles. They literally won't let her go. Notice how they keep coming back for more. their tails wagging wildly as they nuzzle and snuggle up against her. It's a truly heartwarming display of canine affection. What do you think is behind this incredible bond between the woman and these stray dogs? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Red Bigfoot caught! Deep within the forest, a group of hunters captured astonishing footage of a mysterious creature known as Bigfoot. The massive hairy figure emerged from behind the leaves, its creepy facial expressions sending chills down the spine. As the creature moved through the forest, its enormous size became apparent. The hunters, awestruck and shaken, continued to film the creature as it towered above the underbrush. The question remains, what is this creature and what secrets does it hold?
Giant bulls fight. Can you believe what's happening on this street? A fierce battle between two giant bulls is unfolding right before our eyes. The crowd is on the edge, trying to intervene, but these powerful creatures are unstoppable. People are trying to distract them with sticks and pouring water from the rooftops, but the bulls are too engrossed in their fight. The tension builds as they clash, causing the wooden strips on the ground to break. And then, in a shocking turn of events, the bulls tumble into an underground area. What do you think happens next? Do the bulls continue fighting, or do they manage to calm down? Share your thoughts.
Angel fallen from sky in London. In a bizarre incident that has left Londoners stunned, a human-like creature with angelic features was spotted falling from the sky. The extraordinary being, sporting what appeared to be wings as arms, plummeted to the ground at approximately 1:50 p.m. Witnesses described the scene as surreal, with some even comparing it to a scene from a science fiction movie. The secrecy surrounding the incident has sparked widespread curiosity and speculation. What is this mysterious being? Where did it come from? The timing of this event is equally intriguing, coinciding with NASA's groundbreaking announcement of discovering Earth 2.0, the most habitable planet ever found. Could there be a connection? Is this angel a harbinger of something greater? As news spreads like wildfire, Londoners are left wondering if they've just witnessed a real-life miracle or a clever hoax. One thing's certain, this incident will have everyone gazing up at the skies, questioning the unknown. Share your thoughts. What do you think this creature could be? A fallen angel, an extraterrestrial, or something entirely different?
Ultimate rescue. We often see careful family members in humans, but have you ever witnessed such loyalty and protection in animals? Look at these incredible family members of a cow cub. The cub was lying on the road when a car suddenly sped over it. Instantly, 4 cows sprang into action, surrounding the car and refusing to let it move. The driver, shocked and frightened, stepped out to assess the situation, while people nearby gathered to help. In an amazing display of teamwork and concern, they worked together to rescue the cow cub. They successfully rolled the car over and pulled the cub to safety. As the cows saw their little one was safe and sound, they seemed to relax, but still cautiously approached the cub to check on its well-being. Can you believe this incredible show of family loyalty and protection in the animal kingdom? Share your thoughts. Have you ever witnessed anything like this before?
Mouse and fox battle. A fearless mouse is caught on camera teasing a hungry fox. The mouse, seemingly unaware of the danger lurking before it, playfully attacks the fox with its tiny paws. The fox, taken aback by the mouse's bravery, appears hesitant to attack. Watch as the mouse expertly evades the fox's snapping jaws and continues to taunt its predator. The mouse, seemingly aware of its surroundings, sticks to the footpath, rendering the fox unable to pick it up. The fox, despite having the perfect opportunity to snatch the mouse, appears hesitant and nervous. As the chase continues, the mouse takes advantage of the fox's hesitation, teasing it with quick jabs of its tiny paws. Can you believe your eyes? Share your thoughts.
Massive bear versus wolves. Can you believe your eyes? A massive bear, typically the king of the forest, is being chased away by a pack of wolves. It's a rare and astonishing sight to see the bear, seemingly fearful, retreating from the wolves. The bear initially tries to hunt one of the wolves, but the pack quickly turns the tables. The wolves, with their sharp teeth and fierce barks, continuously scare the bear, not letting it attack. The bear, surprisingly, backs away with its tail between its legs. This unusual encounter raises questions about the dynamics of power in the wild. Who would have thought that a massive bear could be intimidated by a pack of wolves? It's a reminder that even the largest and fiercest creatures can be vulnerable in certain situations. What do you think triggered this unexpected behavior from the bear? Share your thoughts.
Poisonous encounter. Two fierce creatures, a scorpion and another unidentified carb, engage in an intense battle. The scorpion, known for its venomous stinger, takes it to the next level by emitting a mysterious smoke that envelops its opponent. But what is this smoke? Is it a form of scorpion poison or a unique defense mechanism? Watch till the end to witness the astonishing conclusion. What do you think is happening in this video? Share your theories.
Dose of adorable. Meet these curious kiddos who are following each other in a line, emerging swiftly from their hole. It's like they're on a secret mission, but wait, what's this? They spot a cat ahead and quickly scurry back into their hole with lightning speed. Talk about a quick turnaround. Watch as these kiddos showcase their agility and curiosity. Can you count how many kiddos are in this adorable parade? Share your thoughts.
Unexplained animal encounter. We have always talked about unexplained phenomena, but this shocking footage takes the cake. A lion and a leopard engage in an intense battle, their growls and snarls echoing through the air. But what happens next will leave you stunned. The two fierce predators suddenly stop fighting, relax, and casually walk together side by side as if they're old friends. What could have caused this unexpected truce? Was it a moment of mutual respect or something more mysterious? Watch the unbelievable video and decide for yourself.
Rare gift of nature. You won't believe this mind-blowing talent. Check out this girl enjoying a delicious noodle snack with an unbelievable twist. She has a rare gift, a two-sided tongue. Watch in awe as she expertly uses her uniquely split tongue to pick up noodles with ease. It's as if she has two separate tongues working together in perfect harmony. She pops out her tongue, holding the noodles with both sides, and a gap in between. It's truly mesmerizing. That's a thought-provoking question. As we marvel at this girl's unique talent for eating noodles with a two-sided tongue, it's natural to wonder, can she speak normally like everyone else? Can you imagine having this superpower? Share your thoughts. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Let's hear from you.
Mysterious sky phenomenon. Get ready for a jaw-dropping sighting. A bizarre, dragon-like creature has been spotted soaring through the skies, leaving onlookers utterly bewildered. Description: long, thin, and serpentine, this mysterious being appears to defy logic as it flies effortlessly, only to vanish and reappear in the blink of an eye. What could this enigmatic creature be? A mythical dragon, a rare atmospheric phenomenon, or something entirely unknown? Share your theories.
Creepy discovery. Are you ready for a creepy sight? This girl has what appears to be a cluster of small, black, hairy growths stuck to her neck. It's as if they're attacked by an invisible force. Someone is trying to hold one of them with a small gripper, but it looks like it's been a part of her body since birth. But what is this strange phenomenon? Have you ever seen something like this before? Trypophobia, a fear of clusters of small holes or bumps, might just be triggered by this unusual sight. For those who suffer from trypophobia, this image might be the stuff of nightmares.
Heart-warming encounter. A curious dog waits patiently beside a net, eyes fixed on a woman walking home. As she approaches, the dog surprisingly slips under the net and greets her with unusual behavior. The woman, drawn in by the dog's antics, returns to interact with it, gently touching it with her umbrella. The dog calmly sits back down, as if seeking attention and affection. Was this dog waiting for someone to share a moment with?
The snore-stopping hack. Have you ever slept next to someone who snores loudly? This woman had had enough of her partner's snoring and taped his mouth shut while he slept. But there's science behind this. We're meant to breathe through our noses, not mouths. Mouth breathing can lead to snoring and affect airway structure. As she sticks the tape on his mouth, it bubbles up and his jaw appears beneath. His body adjusts to this new breathing. When he wakes up, he looks nervous and disoriented. What just happened? He breathes in again, the tape bubbles up, and he finally removes it. Would you try this tape trick on your partner? Share your thoughts.
Terrifying night or torrential rain. Imagine being trapped in your own home, surrounded by darkness and the deafening sound of heavy rain pounding against your windows. The electricity is out and the floodwaters are rising, threatening to engulf your house. Watch as the rain lashes against the window, the glass straining against the force of the water. The homeowner's anxiety is palpable as they wait for the storm to pass, wondering if the windows will hold or shatter under the pressure. Will the window glass hold strong, or will the torrential rain prove too much to handle? Witness the heart-pumping, nail-biting drama unfold in this intense video.
Horror in basement. Imagine filming a casual video in your basement, only to capture something that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. That's exactly what happened to this guy, who stumbled upon a pair of eyes staring back at him from the most unexpected place. As he's filming, he notices two beady eyes peeking out from the surface area, looking upside down. So the question on everyone's mind is, what could be lurking in the shadows? Is it a human, a ghost, or something even more sinister? Theories are welcome in the comments. Have you ever experienced something inexplicable in your own home? Share your spooky stories.
Brave girl saved her dog. A heroic act was caught on camera, showcasing the unconditional love and bravery of a young girl. When her giant dog was attacked by stray dogs, she didn't hesitate to intervene. With the help of a nearby woman, she fearlessly rescued her beloved pet. This remarkable display of compassion and courage highlights the extraordinary bond between humans and animals. The girl's selfless act is a shining example of humanity at its finest. What do you think drives people to perform such heroic acts? Share your thoughts.
Lucky escape. You won't believe the terrifying moment when a stray dog suddenly attacked a guy who was casually walking down the street. He was just minding his own business, holding a shopping bag, when, out of nowhere, the dog lunged at him. But here's the amazing part. The guy's quick reflexes and lightning-fast running speed saved his life. It's a good thing he had those running skills, because when an animal like that is chasing you, it's tough to survive. Can you imagine being in his shoes? What would you have done in that situation? Share your thoughts in the comments. And let's all take a moment to appreciate the importance of being prepared and having those quick reflexes. You never know when you might need them to save your life.
A heartwarming video. A dog's heroic actions have left the community in awe after it discovered a newborn baby abandoned in the street. The dog gently picked up the baby in its mouth and placed it safely in front of a nearby house. Fortunately, the baby is unharmed and receiving proper care. However, the incident raises concerns about the cruel treatment of the baby, who was left vulnerable without clothes. Authorities are investigating the matter to identify the person responsible for abandoning the child. Monkey's baffling encounter. A jaw-dropping video has surfaced showing a monkey's shockingly calm interaction with not one, but two snakes. At first, it seems like the monkey will flee in terror or behave erratically. But in a stunning turn of events, the monkey casually picks up one of the snakes and hangs it around its neck like a muffler. The most astonishing part? The snake doesn't attack or even struggle, as if it's resigned to its newfound role as the monkey's unusual accessory. Well, what's even more perplexing is that the second snake remains nearby, seemingly unfazed by the whole ordeal. This bizarre encounter has left viewers scratching their heads, wondering what could have led to such an extraordinary interaction between species. Watch the video and draw your own conclusions.
Exclusive enigmatic Sasquatch. A stunned witness has come forward with a remarkable account of a face-to-face encounter with a mysterious Sasquatch. The awe-inspiring moment, captured on footage, reveals the towering creature seamlessly merging with its surroundings, leaving the witness and viewers alike utterly bewildered. As the Sasquatch effortlessly blends into the forest, the witness describes feeling an extraordinary energy emanating from the creature. It's as if the Sasquatch is not just hiding, but becoming one with nature itself. But what's even more astonishing is the possibility that these elusive beings might be connected to the Earth's electromagnetic field. The encounter raises more questions than answers. What secrets lie behind the Sasquatch's enigmatic existence? And what can we learn from its profound connection with nature?